study Roman history, you'll quickly learn one of the worst human beings to ever live was Emperor Caligula. He would feed his enemies their kids, take advantage of your wife in front of you, make his woman march naked in front of his army to show them she was his. He was eventually taken down, but the stories of his horror could never be destroyed. And if Caligula was around today, he'd be a bad boy. He'd probably run a label, teaching young men to wrap themselves in coroner sheets. He would have their shine imprisoned. To sign with him, you'd have to be ready to die. He would put the locks on their talent, get the blacks robbed till the G's wouldn't know the depth of their balance. He would be all about the Benjamins. The more money he'd come across, the more manslaughter we'd see. Anyone with the heart to hit him up would get Hail Marys. He would throw all white parties just to see you bleed. Chase and beat his woman in front of you. Chase and beat his woman in front of you to show you she was his. He wouldn't think this is evil, just the music biz. I bet you could read the devil on his face. He can make Brooklyn tremble and Harlem shake. If Caligula was around today, he would wear Gucci, defile 100 men, and it would never make your newsfeed. Singing I'll be missing you while he's getting you. Get away with it so long, he'd be mystical. Caligula, he would bomb cars, sodomize your soul if it gets you in his lair. Rip artists off like tickets at a fair. His bullets would Kleenex, leave tissue everywhere. He would turn the world into a place of disaster. He would have the face of the rapture, sight so vicious it would burn your vision, enough to make Mace look like a pastor. If Caligula was around today, he'd be a rapper with ad-libs of acid. But this is a history lesson. It's just a what if. I'm sure that this person doesn't exist. We would all know if a Caligula was in our midst. All right. I was never afraid that a woman wouldn't love me back, only that she wouldn't love me black. So love me black. Love a history of hate from out my heart. Love on bed sheets so hard they don't become Klansman robes. Kiss me into time travel with lips that loosen the noose from my ancestors' throat. Love the Black Panther in my hand before a gun does. Caress the bullet from out my chest even if they're not there yet. Let's resurrect Martin in our peace. Make Malcolms of our children but never be my ex. Hold my hand like we're running through plantations. Like your name is North Star, we don't make love. We make underground railroads. Only freedom runs between us. Look at me and take me back to Kemet. Remove the Emmett from your womb's waters. Leave untouched daughters. The new middle passage is pregnancy. I'll hold you steady as the lake have a buoyancy. Hold me longer than slavery and never let me go. And I will read you love letters like it was something I was not allowed to do. Marry me in the name of their gods and the one they stole from us. And I will segregate your hurt from your healing. Nourish you from a fountain that says mine alone. When you think I will leave, I will be as still for you as Rosa, but I will never front. Teach me how to love the chains off your insecurities. Teach me how to love the chains off your vulnerability. And for you, I will be Harriet's gun, Nat Turner's axe, Huey Newton's rifle, and Coretta Scott's Bible. In the moment, my tongue is broken from words unspoken. Pick the cotton from my mouth. And if you feel you must leave, I will let you. But not before the civil war between my heart and you walking out that door. So before that happens, I will cure the Confederate rhetoric from my words and only speak in union. Be a starving slave's communion. Just love me black. Love the knee from my neck. Love the cuff from my wrist. Love the struggle from my fist. Love my fight, my plight, my might, my dark, my lights. And I will love you like jazz. I will love you like jazz. I will be the trumpet to keep your arms strong. Hold you for miles on a cold train and worship you like a monk. I will be the Cuba to your Asada. I will Harlem Renaissance your past pains into something beautiful. Just love me back. Love me back. Love me black. Love me black. Love me black as you can. playing this game our whole lives. Like Uno. A couple of my friends were stacking. Ones and twos, red and blues, depending on their color, they ran out fast, like they father. They never had a shot, so they draw one. They opt draw two. Don't ask what they draw for, this all they known since they were sophomores. If the whole world skips you, you know your place. Can't reverse your situation, so they ghost you or your body gets traced. This the hand we was dealt, the fate we took. When the system is the deal, you know the spades get booked. I'm sorry, that's the wrong game. But it always feels like they're trying to put an ace in the holes, and I don't want to follow suit. So I flip the deck, I play my cards right, so maybe I can win. Or live long enough to say that I played. The point of the game is to give the cards away. So I throw them in a pile of pain in which my life amounts, because only one can escape. Uno out. $25. Where you go, got a different type of killer trying to put you below. It's only $25. Where you go, got a different type of killer trying to put you below. I'm willing to work for my money. What the fuck is Elm Street when everywhere you go, got a different type of killer trying to put you below? It was Friday the 13th. A cop pulled up in this pristine, eyeing me like I was about to become a Baltimore brains off massacre. I don't scream, I recognize them as clowns. I know what it is. They see the shining of a black boy as an omen and chew them up in their jaws. Then shots ring where your child's play. The notion of you breathing is a paranormal activity, but ain't this the dead zone? Don't we got a sixth sense that ain't ever hard to follow? When niggas try to erase your head, Sleepy Hollow, I've lost boys from what's done in the shadow. I've seen them tossing in their grave. They're nights of the living dead with misery on their faces like their crackhead fathers. Here, we don't run, we exercise. Demons, hell raisers raised in hell. Open up this box where white supremacy has turned us orphans in this twilight zone where we celebrate Halloween, because the only time we get to stop being monsters and just be monsters. We need no conjuring, no Ouija boards. We got phantoms. What's a ghost costume? Brothers made stiff, warring over power. That's the ghost costume. The ignorance is malignant. The ignorance is malignant, hideous, insidious. My homeboy dead. That's inner city shit. Seeing him slain on the news drove me psycho. His poltergeist reaching through the television. The coroners become his body snatchers. So many mothers sighed, they become a Suspiria. Tremors from this horror to be felt in the Pacific Rim. Developed cabin fever, avoiding these fright nights. The last house I left was surrounded by the evil dead. Children of the corners, cannibals who kill for flesh and blood to cook up. They sell rock like candy, man. They got the hook up, yeah. They're Resident Evil. This ain't Melrose where gremlins and leprechauns leave shells in your shell toes. Boys who possess toys to the Annabelle tolls in high school. I saw the fly die. The drip got logos dripping like goosebumps. Now they buried. How much teenage rage do they carry? And me, I'm still Frankenstein the parts of myself that aren't haunted. I see my final destination on this road and it's crazy. Cause I'll become a devil before I'm put under Rosemary's Baby. I'm talking violence in a small town, creatures in a hot spot, shrieking when the Glock pop. You can hear it coming like You know what I did last summer? I buried my dog in a pet cemetery. The hills have eyes, the streets have ears to hear what you're saying. I'm not the only one scarred from living these scary movies. I got brothers and sisters who can weigh in. Make a wrong turn, them strangers gonna get you lifted. Shot in December gonna be a black Christmas. I see specters whenever the fog thickens. Wherever life's supposed to be, this ain't it. My homie caught a stray like Cujo, I know where the pain lives. When my mirror mimic evil, I pray for the damn kids. I see our only way through them, the thing is, it's only in an outer limit, or out our limits, if they live.
You ain't got 50 cents.
Today, I got a jar. You want a jar?
Why don't you just walk up so...
What you want most is always within your reach. The key to the picture. Where you might have least expect it to find.
Come with me.
What is the true reason?
Made with a sledgehammer, turn the mountains into pebbles. He imagines that rock is his subjugator, swings until it vacuums into the ground, makes dirt of his devils when the dust settles. He inhales the smoke in hopes it becomes their ashes back ringing. He can feel the vengeance in his lashes. Black men have always been the tool used to build this province. Currency from the Most High, God sent, giving something nickel-plated to take a quarter of your brain when the world don't make sense. Black men make change. We the martyrs on the block. Selling insurrection, intersecting deception. Black hands are portals to prominence. Every palm a prince. So why is it so hard for us to grip the whip when we know we can beat the master? Katrina tongue, speak disaster. Jesus comes, we eat the rapture or become Jesus. The rapture eats us. You don't get the correlation? Every day is revelation when your religion is survival. Our bodies are prophecy. Our bodies are prophecy and stolen property. Every black boy is a Bible. The original King James walked cavalier through them lakes of heat. King James, an incarceration rate because they got cars and place to make. So when your cells go empty, your insurance raises rates, turns you to a vehicle. Told you was raised to race. Before you can win the race, they attempt to erase your race. Now we got a license to kill. They gotta watch how they talk to God. Infinite race can't even fit us in space. They better watch how they park the car. Word to Chris Brown. Brothers died when we stomped the yard. We got big will. Monster cars, money falls, the marching starts, honey halls. The sign is clear to the coffin drop. Arms out, halter top. Leave fresh prints on a blacksmith until they feel judged. Carlton's pops. Why we always gotta get liberation the harder way? Silenced and seen is nothing, so our heart is hard to weigh. But we the ones with magic on our chests like Hardaway. We come together like militias. Watch how we all await in hoodies. Soon as we drop the suits, we call a case. That's if we don't get killed by the pops. Marvin Gaye. I'm just a saved man with a mission to save man. But I'm given the effigy of a made man. But I'm what God made man, recrafted with slave hands, and I can see the writing on the wall. I'm a caveman. When I say black men are weapons, I mean we are made to fight the taken apart by the people who built us. Labeled murderers by the people who killed us. The same complex that made you poor sees your fatigue, then sends you to war. Our past tends to be, let's fucking go. Our past tends to be past tense. Even when our presence is intense or homeless. Intense, homie gone before his 27th season. He ain't lived longer than the Simpsons. So when I say sledgehammer, I mean it's time to make a path with progress and punishment. I mean the only way through the storm is becoming it. When I say sledgehammer, I mean the railroad gotta get made. Pissed off people with past and persecution is how it gets paved. Part slave, part grave, now we out of the chains. We have passed so much we cannot fail. It is time we deliver or be delivered. males are males. Never again are we meant to hang on a cross. So that means we're the ones who'll be banging the nails. How we doing?
Introduce yourself to the world.
Is real. Cause I'm related to a fiend, snorting raw, buying crack valves. Before he inject the heroin, he give his arms to SmackDown. Can't afford another hit cause he's tapped out. Addiction got him in a submission, wrestling is real. I seen a dealer move gold dust like an itch he had to scratch. His tag partner, his girlfriend, she had a title, she had his back. One day she caught 6 from 1-9 cause she had a pack. Baby,
did he die or was he murdered by life?
His girlfriend was his tag partner. She had a title, she had his back. One day she caught 6 from 1-9 because she had a pack. Baby girl wanted a ring, ended up in a casket match. You know how many brothers?
Something to drown the pain.
You know how many brothers are still caged in a steel cage, trying to get over, no way out when you're lost within, held down by the system, the prison's a pin. 1 ounce get you 3 counts, I know it's hell in that cell. Young boys rock till they turn nitro, I know it's hell in that cell. Pops become props in this theater of the country, so their sons grow to trouble you, hurting their divas, making RIPs out of WCWs.
I want you to meet me there tonight.
Or murdered over Jordan, watch a clothesline crumble you. Turns men like me Triple H, cause now I gotta hurt, hunt, or humble you. Wrestling is real. Christians go over the edge for a ruthless war. Christians go over the edge for a ruthless war. Street legacies and hood pedigrees just mean they'll shoot you more. Or they robbing, masked up, flipping when they loot your door. I'm at rock bottom.
Why?
Street legacies and hood pedigrees just mean they'll shoot you more. Or they rob, masked up, flipping when they loot your door. I'm at rock bottom, trying to keep my friends out of Bullet Club. You know how hard D-boys got it? Bloodline gone, cops done shot them. We call them 12 because they clock us a midnight rockers, and we still be on some stupid shit. Fathers be like, sorry for the heartbreak, kid. Daddy needed a super kick. Superstars press for a high to touch their soul, uplifting a block that ain't nothing but a dusty road. The code is NWO, not win often, no win options, guns involved, something from the hip, toss them, or it's RKO, run knuckles or off them, you go to work, job got you in a chokehold, can't afford to pay the heat cause your house is stone cold. But you still want to be stunners, workers till we die, we don't get a rest spot. Sharpshooting the needy, they in a Brett lock or in a guillotine waiting for that neck chop. Don't you speak up, you see how they X-pop? Your leader shows flair, he getting his chest popped. What'd they do that to your figure for? So they could make up your pain like a scorpion on your torso, that stings. When they put down a power bomb, anyone who's saving us left with mental scars, now we got a WrestleMania. You know why wrestling is real? The Undertaker is undefeated. Parents turn John Cena, you never see him. Punks control the cult of personality. Wrestling is reality. From entrance to your tombstone, you will be grappling with God. No holds bars. How we feeling?
They don't want you to know about this, but if you were born before